gist. Before I got into the industry, first time I went to Ultimate Search, I got denied. I didn't get into it. Second time, a friend in UI, then I was in UI, said, this is one of my friends is an entertainer. He can guide you into the entertainment industry. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, oh yeah, meet him. I travel the distance here. And I get that. This is in the spirit of networking and meeting people. I don't even think my friend knew what I was going to face. I got there. This nigga starts to call out names, starts to talk, say, why do I think they didn't select me for the Ultimate Search? It's because I've not paid my dues. And then why do I think them like boys are driving some cars? This nigga sells this whole fruity shit to me in a big way that I'm just there like, and then the guy he keeps telling me, he paints this whole picture like, if you don't bend that ass over, you ain't gonna make it, bro. You ain't gonna make shit in this industry. But he was so selling to it. You know when the person they talk to you, they look and say,
I could come up.
It was sold.
Now you give a guy.
It was sold as gold.
If a guy, imagine
that this industry you will never make it.
Imagine that they wanted to turn a guy into their gay friend. That is, they wanted to start, sleeping with him, to have an affair with him. I was so surprised because it got me thinking, to believing that Bobrisky and his likes are no more jokes. That Bobrisky and people like him that's pretending to be women are actually telling us the truth. I thought they were entertainers, but it's obvious that these guys now have male friends. They have male friends, or should I say sugar daddies, who are sleeping with them and paying their bills. Is that the kind of life we want for our young ones? And the sad part is that Bobrisky and his likes have the balls to come online to tell young Nigerians that there is more money to make when they join them in their line of business, when they start pretending to be women, when they start wiggling their butts, bleaching their skins, wearing makeups, dressing like women, wearing long nails. Is that the kind of society we are moving into? Where our young ones are being deceived into behaving like weirdos. And the annoying part is that no one is putting a stop to it. He's even been encouraged by some celebrities who invite him to their functions just because they want to collect some of the monies he has made. This is nonsense. And I don't know why people are keeping quiet, as if it is the right thing to do. Since the likes of Bob have decided to live the way they see Western people do, why don't they just go there and live with them? Because here in Africa, we don't believe in this kind of nonsense. But instead, he's being allowed to live his life as if it's a normal thing to do. Every day, this guy comes online to wiggle his butt, sexualize himself, to give our young ones the impression that what he's doing is right, when we all know it is wrong. Something even animals we have, the animals we read, know the difference. They know when it's a man, they know when it's a female. But us human beings who are supposed to be more sensible have now degraded themselves, have now lowered themselves just because we see it done in the West. Have you gone to the Western world or checked out what is exactly going on there? There, someone can just wake up, a man can just wake up and decide to be a woman. He will tell you that he now identifies as a woman, and because of that, he is being addressed as a woman. Is it not madness? Worst part of it is that now these men can use the same bathrooms females use, little girls use. I have seen a lot of videos where some girls were shedding tears, telling their stories of when they were done using the shower, they wanted to come out, and lo and behold, they saw a man who, claims to be a transgendered woman dressing up in the locker room. And the worst part, his balls were there. Everything was intact in a female's bathroom where you have little kids using, where you have teenagers using, but just because the society is going cuckoo, they allow it. An adult man can now identify as anything he wants. He can identify as a girl today, identify as a dog tomorrow, identify as a woman next tomorrow. Because of that, they allow these people to use any toilet or restroom they prefer. not even afraid for the lives of the young girls that use this toilet with these grown-up men. I hope this is not where Nigeria is headed to, or Africa is headed to, because this is not our culture. Are they telling us that tomorrow I can just wake up and decide to be a man? Or I can just wake up tomorrow and decide to be a man today and a woman tomorrow? Because there in the West, people are doing it. Anyone can identify to be anything they like. And once you identify as any particular gender, it's yours. You are being treated as one. This is not right. This is not right. I think it's time we stopped copying from the West, because it's as if they've reached their diminishing return. It's as if they are now coming down instead of going up. Because when you watch some videos, you'd be surprised by what is happening there. Now people can just identify as whatever they feel like. They have even gone to the extent as to not wanting to use the word man or woman. Once you use such words, they call you transphobic. And the next thing you hear that if you continue with that kind of word, such people may want to commit suicide. So Guinea, what kind of suicide is that? These are criminals taking advantage of situations like this, because mark my word, something big is going to happen, and I can tell you it's going to be real negative. So please, parents, you need to pay attention to your children. Let them know that it's either they are men or women, and they don't have a right to identify as anything. You are what your creator made you to be. If you are a man, you will always continue to be a man. If you are a woman, you will always continue to be a woman. There's no two ways about it. No matter the kind of surgery you go through, you will always be what you were created to be. Because it's kind of scary if now you can identify yourself in about 100 ways. It's no more whether you're a man or a woman again. You can identify as whatever you want. So please, Nigerians, do not encourage this. Parents should pay attention to their children so that these children don't get confused into believing that it's a normal way of life. Let them know that just because almost everybody is doing it, it does not make it right. Whatever is wrong is wrong. Whatever is right, no matter how many people are involved. It will always be what it is.